Look at that! By the power of magic, we're back live here for another edition of Tuesday with Todd. Hello, everybody, and welcome. There's me. Let's get rid of that. How are we doing today? It's been a busy day here. We've been printing nonstop. We had a great conversation with Cheryl over at Sublimation for Beginners and Beyond. Good topic over there about the upcoming OSG training, which we are going to discuss here today. Let me welcome you to this September 1st edition of Tuesday with Todd. Today's show, we are going to go over what were released today, which was a printed HTV and a adhesive decal, adhesive craft vinyl. Yeah, that's what we're calling it. So that way, it hits off the good search engines. So we're going to show you a couple pieces of that. Then we're going to draw a winner for the decal giveaway. Now, previously, I thought that I could use the random comment picker to be able to do that for me. But alas, I cannot. It will not let me draw from a group. So what I'm going to have to do is do the random number generator. I'll show that to you. 74 comments in there. We're just going to pick a number 1 through 74. I'm going to click that person, and that's who is going to win. So, great content. That's what we're going to do today. Now, as we go through here, Facebook user, FU, that's you, Facebook user. StreamYard, I think, switched some stuff up, and I think Facebook, when they did their update, today's September 1st, we ran into some technical difficulties earlier today in another group, and I believe that Facebook, with their changeover has reset some things, so you more than likely have to head over to StreamYard.com/Facebook to be able to authorize them permission to post your information. So go there and check that out. Mike, good to see you. Another FU, good to see you. Another FU, good to see you. Another FU, good to see you. So as you can see, yes, Facebook and StreamYard did not play nicely starting September 1st. Tanya, good to see you. And Sarah, great to see you. Sarah, I'm glad that you got your envelope and you appreciate it. I thought it was a little fun. So, you know me, I always try and have little fun things like that. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Are we having fun? You're working on great things? I know we have, we've been really putting the pedal to the metal, so to speak. We uploaded on our site, which we'll talk about that now. You can go over to, and I'm actually going to pull it up here, put it on there, because I know I'm almost positive. I have the information on here. Yes, there it is. If you head over to Fat Dad Wholesale, you can see what we released today, which was our printed adhesive craft vinyl in sheets. So 12 by 12 sheets that it comes in. It also comes in a 12-inch by 4-foot roll that we're able to do. It comes in both adhesive vinyl and for the mere purpose of if I wanted to try something different, in HTV as well. And this is a matte HTV. These ones I think are just 6-inch squares, but they'll come in 12-inch squares as well. So you're going to have an option of either adhesive craft vinyl or matte printed heat transfer vinyl. Now the heat transfer vinyl presses, this stuff here presses at 250 degrees for 5 seconds. It says 250 to 300 degrees, 5 to 10 seconds. This will come with the masking for you. So all you have to do is cut right reading, so normal, and then you would weed it, apply the application tape, pull it off, press it on your garment, 5 to 10 seconds at 250 to 300 degrees. Perfect. We are going to be posting a post on our Fat Dad Custom Design page. That one I will be able to draw a comment from or winner from. So that will be that's the goal for that one. That'll be nice there. But as you can see on the craft, if you have not used the matte vinyl before, it does have that. It's not glossy shiny. It is the matte. These are some of the Halloween ones that we have. The bats. The bats are always. The bats are going to be a good one for us if I do it the right way. Bats, and there's the skull heads, and there's whatever crazy lady that is, and then you have some patterns and some colors, and look, the purple and orange cheetah. So we released 17 divided by 2, 3, 4, like 425 designs 425 patterns that are available in both the heat transfer vinyl and the adhesive vinyl. The adhesive will come in a sheet like this. This will not come with an application tape, so you will need that. But both patterns are available in, like I said, both the heat transfer vinyl and in the adhesive vinyl as well. So pretty standard. And I mean, we've got tons and tons and tons. Like I said, there's over 450 patterns for you to choose from. Everything, we'll pull up the site so you can actually see it and go through it. Let's see what we got here before we get that. What about now? Not so much. So stupid Facebook. A big shout out to Sarah there, who just hit 500 likes on her business page. So Sarah, high fives, high tens, tens and 20s. Congrats to you. Great accomplishment. Can't wait until you add another zero on that and we get you to 5,000 people. So it looks like Aaron is saying that Facebook is not liking the StreamYard connection. Facebook is just playing rough today. Like I said, we've had issues in another group with it not really wanting to do it. So I think it's a little September Facebook bug that is throwing things off from there. Now, if we go, let's see if I can pull some stuff up and around. We're going to pull this up, and then that way I can show you what we got over here. Let's see. Here we go. All right. So from here, I should be able to do this. We'll get rid of this banner, hide that. I will be able to share my screen, and we're going to share a tab, and we're going to share Fat Dad Wholesale. And as you can see, you'll be here to Fat Dad Wholesale. You're going to have two options. You're going to have a patterned craft vinyl and a patterned heat transfer vinyl. As you scroll through them, here's what we got. This is what we have so far. We've got Halloween, we've got Christmas, we've got a holiday plaid, we've got Hanukkah, we've got houndstooth, we've got a mermaid theme, we've got a tie-dye, we've got a buffalo plaid, we've got an animal print, we've got a 90s theme, a whimsical, a Thanksgiving, and then a fall. And as you go through these, we'll start here on Halloween. Halloween has got, how many designs do we got here in Halloween? Halloween's got 70 designs of its own. So when you click on here, what you can do is just bring it up and then left and right. Number correlates to what the number needs to order, so you can go through there into your heart's desire to see everything that is available for the different patterns that we have available. And now these are, like I said, these are available in both the adhesive craft vinyl and in the matte heat transfer vinyl. I know somebody had asked about tie-dyes and what we have. Tie-dyes, I want to believe that there is 100. Yes, there is 100 different designs here in tie-dye. So get your glasses, do all that fun stuff. As you can see, it's loading amazingly. So let's blame StreamYard and Facebook. Let's blame all that for there too. But yeah, because that's not loading at all. Amazing. But trust me, there is 100 designs there. And I do know that for a fact, because there they go. Now they're going to start to pop up. So there's over 100 of those. I know that every year the buffalo plaid seems to sell out places. So as you can see, we have amazing internet issues right now. This is probably cutting in and out, and who knows what's working and what's not working. But there you can see that buffalo plaid. I know as we get closer to the holiday, places start running out of it. So we'll do our best to keep it in stock. We do going to have a bunch of different colors of it, so you should be able to find something that matches for any of it there. Another one that is always good is the houndstooth. So houndstooth is going to be another one that is here. This one I believe has 26 different patterns of it. So like I said, if the internet would play along, you would be able to see these down here at the bottom. You can see that there's a green, a blue, a purple, a pink, an orange. There's all kinds of those, and these are available in both, like I said, the printed adhesive craft vinyl, in the heat transfer vinyl. Now they're available in 12 by 12 sheets and a 12-inch by 4-foot roll. So we will do that. Application tape comes with the heat transfer vinyl, not with that other thing. That thing's called the adhesive vinyl. So that is what we got there. What sounds good? Sound okay on my end? Just a screen share. Screen share issue? Awesome. Oh look, that's Renee. I just think Renee doesn't care for Renee. I think that's just the issue with it there. You love these. Great. We love to get people's feedback on it. So if there's other patterns that you want to see, like, you can't go wrong with, what's that, a squirrel and boots and pumpkin and a pumpkin pie. I mean, that doesn't say fall, right? Or caramel apples, or what else is in here? So there's a Christmas. We do have plenty of Christmas ones. That was the other thing too. Christmas. Who doesn't love Christmas? So you're going to be able to create very unique things. If there's patterns that you want to see that we don't have on there, let us know, because our plan is every couple days to add some more to it, and just keep building that stock and building that inventory like this. I really like that one. So we will be posting on our business page this stuff, because we will be doing a giveaway on that as well. Probably we might do a couple of them here in the coming weeks. We're just going to do some sample packs of different things that we're going to send out to people. Probably, I think the first one we're going to do on Friday. So look for that post here probably later today. Like I said, we had some technical issues this afternoon where I thought I was going to have more time than what I did. Didn't work out that way, so I'll take care of some of that stuff tonight. So that was the big fun news on that, is now we have the adhesive craft vinyl in 12 by 12 sheets, 12 inch by 4 foot rolls. And then we also have the printed matte HTV in 12 by 12 sheets and 12 inch by 4 foot rolls. That printed HTV will also come with a mask, while the adhesive does not. So we got that cleared away. Okay, any questions on that? If there's no questions on that, we're going to bring up the random generator, and then we are going to totally pick out the winner from that. So there's 74 comments on it. Now, if I kick back here and share my screen again, and we go to tab, and we're going to go to this random number generator. Thanks, Google. So Google, there we have number 1 through 74. And I think I see a comment that came up there. Okay. Nope, that was Tina. Hi, Tina. Good to see you. Sarah says, yes, that pie one with the boots is totally on trend. I can imagine all the design requests was that one. Yeah, and it's going to be available in both decal and on for heat transfer. Now, the thing is I know some of these might seem a little big for, depending on the size that you're going for. So if you think that might be an issue, let me know, because we can shrink these down, because it's a 12 by 12 square, but that doesn't mean I can't take this to 6 by 6 and make a smaller pattern of this too. So that's an option too. If you're worried about some of the stuff where it's not going to, you're just not sure if it's going to look right as a little design, let me know. I don't have any problem, creating, stuff smaller, so that way, it's able to get you the things that you want. So back over to the random number generator. We've got comments 1 through 74 loaded in here for a number. So we're just going to scroll that, and number 54. Of course, it couldn't be a low number. It's going to make me count to 54. Awesome. Thank you so much for that there. Great. Google one. We'll take this out, and then we will share the screen on the next tab, which will be the group. We'll go in there. We're going to count to 54 and see what we got. So here's what we're looking at here. 54. All right, we got them listed in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. And what do we say we need? 53. So 52, 53, and 54 is right here. 54 is Stephanie Sanchez. Stephanie Sanchez, congrats. Oh, if I could type, look, I can't even type today. Let's back that up. Congrats. You are the winner. I might be able to pull this off. You are the winner. So, everybody wish, I can't type because I'm kind of leaning over stuff that isn't the greatest at all. But Stephanie Sanchez, you are the winner. Congrats. There we go. We've got that taken care of. And how amazing was that? Super simple there. So Stephanie will reach out to you. We'll get that taken care of. So that way you're going to be, you're the winner of it. So we'll get we'll get that going to it and be able to hook up with you, get your design, and we'll put it out there. So questions. Let's see, what do we got here? Tina had face issue or had connection errors. Okay. Any sports HTV designs like hockey, football, baseball? Yes, those will be coming. We wanted to get fall taken care of first, and coming up on things that, we got fall, we've got, there's some Halloween, there's some Thanksgiving, there's some Christmas, there's some Hanukkah, and we're going to keep adding stuff. So as you request stuff and you see it, just let us know. We're going to post it and ask, hey, what do you want to see? And we're going to keep putting that out there. Now, starting tomorrow, and this is only going to be said here, I'm not going to post it anywhere because we're going to have 2 discount codes. We're going to have our BB10 is going to be for 10% off, and I'm going to post that in the group and have the infographic that goes along with that, so it'll save you an additional 10% off your sale. But for you that are here watching this now live, and those that are watching the replay, during the month of September, OSG 15 is going to save you 15%. So that's starting tomorrow. We're going to put that live. I'm not going to make an infographic or anything on that. That is just for here. So I know who's watching this, who's picking up on it. Starting tomorrow, 15% off with OSG 15. Everybody else will see a BB10. That'll be 10% off. We'll put that in various places. So buy early, buy often. We're going to print these to order. Shipping supplies were supposed to be here. Hey, guess what? Shipping isn't doing the greatest. So it looks like some of it's going to be here by the end of the week, early next week, because between boxes, envelopes, tubes, I thought I had it planned better and I didn't prepare for shipping. So everything's going to start shipping out with the week, depending on what you order in that. So make sure everybody's taken care of there, and we'll definitely make sure that everybody gets the patterns you want to see. If you have a sports team that's local to you, high school, travel team, things like that, we can do this too. We can do custom patterns with your team logos on it, so that you can create that unique item for them, by having their offset logo in it, by doing different things. So, get with us. We're glad to work with you on any of your projects that you have. What else do we have here? All right, great. So we've got our printed HTV and adhesive craft decal material. We've got that out. We've got the present out. We've got the giveaway out. OSG 15. That is correct, Mike. OSG 15. That is just going to be an O, an S, and a G. 15 is going to get you that 15% off. And that's starting tomorrow. I'm going to make it live tonight, but I'm not sure which time. It's going to be sometime between 6 at night and 2:30 in the morning. But, that way I know it's good for tomorrow. So if I say, hey, tomorrow by 8 a.m. it's going to be there, it gives me a chance to get out of here. I'll put as soon as you see the infographic go up in the Business Basics group for the 10% off, know that the 15% off, if you use OSG 15, is good. Remember, that's just here. You're hearing it here. I'm not even typing on the screen, so that way I know you have to pay attention. Or if you're watching this on the replay, you can get it from there. But that's going to be all of September. So we're going to give that. We're going to have that giveaway, or that discount. And then, like I said, on the page, we're going to put together, there's going to be various giveaways. One starting on Friday. I'm going to post those too. I said it just got to be a busy, crazy day. As you can see, there's houndstooth colors right there. There's a purple or a red, a pink, a blue, and a green. Go to the website, check all those out. That's at the Fat Dad Wholesale. We'll get you over there. So, got those two. There is one majorly exciting thing that has been 9 months in the making that I am super proud of, super excited that we put out there, and super scared at the same time, because it always is, when you put something new out there. And for that, I think we can bring in our very own Aaron Montgomery, and he can he can come on in here, and I bet I got to add him, don't I? Just like that. Look, there he is.
It worked. It worked.
I'm,
I'm pushing buttons. You're pushing buttons. It's awesome.
I'm totally magical like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, Aaron, how's your day been today?
Busy. Yeah, like I said, the technical difficulties made our afternoon not go exactly how we wanted it. So playing a little catch up. I got to shove some food in my face, so I appreciate you letting me do that. I know you haven't. So
I actually did right beforehand earlier. Corey stopped by and said, "Hey, why don't you run outside real quick?" And I went out there, and she had a sandwich and a drink and some potato salad for me from the deli. So,
well, that's nice.
So surprisingly, yeah, I ate during the day. So hey, I maybe that's why I was so cheerful this afternoon. Where I'm like,
I was gonna say, wired and ready to go. I like it.
Yeah, it's definitely not me. So Aaron, what do we have fun and exciting going on? Would you like to spill that tea, as they say?
Yeah, exactly. So fun and exciting. I see all these great designs, all this awesome stuff. I got to figure out how to go about using this stuff and taking advantage of it. Like, I can just think of all the different shirt designs. I want to put this stuff. So, all right, answer me this question before we get into the other part here. Can the adhesive, I don't know what's that called? The not the HTV, the other
craft vinyl. Yes,
the craft vinyl. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Can I cut that and put it as a monogram on the back of my family truckster?
You sure can. Anything that you can stick a sticker to, this will stick to it too.
Okay.
One of the reasons that we really did it was with Corey doing more of the Tumblr side of it. She wanted more patterns to be able to have her own thing. So I said, we can print those. And she kind of looked at me and she goes, "Oh yeah, I remember. When you got this machine, 3 years ago, you said you were going to do that, and it's 3 years later and you haven't. So I'm just going to buy it from somebody else." So there's nothing like that big kick in the junk to tell you, okay, I guess that means you need to get on it. And so, yeah, we did it between the four sites. We uploaded 1,700 designs yesterday to bring everything up. And there's nothing better to do that than to realize that you forgot to change part of the shipping on it and have to go back to each one of those listings and make sure that the shipping was correct on it. Because the great thing about Equid is that, you can make a product once and you can go ahead and just duplicate it. And then you're just changing a little thing on it and everything's magical with it. Bad thing about Equid is if you don't catch it on the first one and you duplicate it through, 400 of them, that same issue duplicated through 400 of them. And then when you catch it, you're like, which ones have it and which ones don't? So shipping, there's an extra 0 on shipping. So, stuff was going to be $79 to ship out.
Probably weren't going to make a lot of sales like that.
Yeah, probably not. But the way the price increase is going, maybe that's what it's going to be by the end of the year.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, but that's an interesting point that you make there, though, Todd. Is that's just kind of part of being a business owner. Those things are going to happen, and you can either get upset about it and go, "Woe is me," or you can say, "You know what? Okay, just got to dig in and go through this." Sometimes those types of things lead to improvements in your business. I know I've had situations like that, and turns out that, okay, I went back in and I've never actually tried this with Equid. So it just made me think about it right now. Can I just export those products as a spreadsheet, make a quicker update and re-import them? Things like that, So anyhow, I can't.
The thing that came of this is we started looking at it was, how are we going to, it made me rethink shipping on the way that we're going to do it. Because before we kind of had a flat rate, but it was kind of here to there. So I went through and I switched it all to be a value-based. So, $24 and less is $7.99. I believe it's $25 to $74 is $9.99. Then $75 to $149 is $12.99, and then after that it's free shipping. So everything over $150 is free shipping, and it just allowed me to build that in there where I didn't have to worry so much. I know in some of the stuff it's not going to be quoted exact because like magnets, they're going to have their separate one because I mean it can be, you can have a a stack of car ones or just little ones. So that one, but most everything on there that is purchased ready to go is going to have, that simple, here's this, you're spending this much, this is what it's going to be. And it's going to combine it throughout there. So it allowed me to get in there to kind of, refine that. So it was that you find something good in all of it, and it allowed me just to play with it a little bit more. And, hey, like I said, it's all part of owning and running a business is
nice.
It's turning those lemons into lemonade.
Yeah. Well, you know me, I can't be on a live video without trying to come up with some solution or share some, again, this whole, I know my wife hates it because I try to solve everything, and you know how that goes. Sometimes she just wants me to listen, and I don't do a very good job with that. I'm getting better. I am trying, but that's just my thing. So
that's the key, is trying. It's trying. That's it. Hey, try.
Little improvements every day. Every day. So that's pretty darn cool, Todd. Lots of cool stuff going on there at Fat Dad Wholesale. Let's see here. Jerry says, Aaron, I hear you are the spreadsheet expert. Can we get some training for that someday? Yeah, we did. We went through spreadsheets quite a bit in the 5 keys. Now that you're in there, Jerry, go check that out, and we'll point you in the right direction on that stuff. But definitely something that we can work on for sure.
Yeah, and I think people are scared of spreadsheets, and really, in today's day, there's nothing to be afraid of, because you can't break it, especially if you're using Google. I mean, it just goes backwards. Hey, all right, and guess what? I can hit this, and what's it do? It'll tell you what it does. So it's really, it might be a little time consuming to build it, but those can pretty much do anything you want them to. If it's a mathematical thing, it's going to do whatever you need it to do, and it might be a little bit of setting it up. But I'm almost sure you can buy some of those already done and bring them in if you really wanted to. So,
sure.
Once you have the hang of it, they're great to do. And I don't know about you, Aaron, but I'm sure it's true. There's been times that I've just played with it just to see what happens with numbers. When you have things in 4 or 5 different places, and then you hit here and you're like, ooh, change this, and it moves stuff around. It's just fun to kind of watch.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And that is really a big part of it is getting in there. And, you gotta kind of, if you're somebody that's afraid of spreadsheets, here's the best tip I can give you. Get in there and follow the formulas. So if you formulas, meaning this cell, this area of the spreadsheet plus this or whatever, if you get in there and follow those, then it starts to make sense. Because what I've found myself doing a lot is I'll sit and go, okay, I think this is supposed to work, but then I'll actually go back and just on my calculator, just kind of double check it and then go, okay, yep, that is what I'm trying to get to. That is the solution. And then I can copy that formula and make it work for the rest of the information. And then, like you said, now you're tweaking it and playing with it from there. So anyway, we can go on for hours about that.
We could have a whole conversation on just how easy it is the incremental things of, what does a penny save you over X amount of time? It's amazing the things that you can do with spreadsheets, and you don't need to get that technical into it. It could be simple as I got 24 of this and my cost is this. What did it actually cost me? It can be as simple as or complex as you want. But, that kind of leads us right into what we're doing. Somebody asked for training, and hey, who are we to deny somebody training? So what do we have new for people?
Well, Todd, yes. So we were fortunate enough to get to announce this to our members yesterday. So those of your members have already heard this, but we will share with the rest of the world. We are pleased to announce, Todd's calling it phase 3. I think that's perfect. Phase 3 is what we're calling the Masters of Success. And what Masters of Success is everything that you get with the memberships plus an added mastermind group. So actually on Saturday, on Small Business Saturdays, I'm going to talk about masterminding your way to success, because it's a way to go about running your business and being a part of something that I truly believe in. I think that it's something that's worthwhile. It's something that I've done in the past in different scenarios. It's something I do personally with things like as I'm going through the success principles training, it's having a formal group of like-minded people around you that will allow you to reach your idea of success. So anyhow, what's happening with inside our success group though is we're adding a mastermind group piece to this. So you'll get the normal biweekly training, or if you're part of the membership right now, starting tomorrow, we have 5 keys. So it's every week for 5 weeks. Anyhow, you'll have all that training. That's all there. And then there'll be 6 calls per quarter that you're on with 4 to 7 other people. And those calls will be very structured. There'll be an agenda that we follow. Either Todd or myself or both of us will be leading those groups. And we're going to work together. We're going to celebrate our successes. We're going to have each business is going to have their areas that they need to work on. They're going to share that with the group. The group's going to provide feedback. We're going to work together. We're going to hold each other accountable. We're going to provide a crowdsourced solution. So it's really exciting. And I think this, to me, Todd, is that next level, in a sense that you and I have very specific goals for our success group. And that goal is to provide resources that empower over 1,000 businesses to achieve their idea of success.
Absolutely.
And we started looking at that, and as we were looking at that as our goal, we started here, we came back, we added the success tracker as another way to reach that goal.
Yeah, that one really came about, and that's one of the things that I love about us in our program is that we take what people say, and we actually listen to them, because we were kind of put on a spot and said, "How are you tracking this?" And we really didn't have an answer. We're like, that's a great answer, a great question. Now, what can we do to fix that? So, Success Tracker was built from that, and now this next one was kind of built from people as well.
Exactly. And, and so what, again, as this evolved, you've got that. We can help. We can give you the steps with Success Tracker. We give you very clear steps for reaching a goal, how to pick the goal out, and then what you got to do each day to reach that goal, and that's great. But then you've got to actually take those steps. You got to take those actions. And the same thing with the training. We're able to give you the information. We're able to share with you. We're able to kind of break it down, hopefully answer questions, all that other stuff. But what we can't do for you is take those actions for you. Right. So that's where the Masters of Success comes in. Again, we're not going to be able to take the action for you, but the accountability is there. It's one thing for me to go, to myself, say, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make sure that I get the website updated by, in a week or something like that. Okay. So that's one thing. And then a week comes and, things got crazy and whatever, things happen. And I just blow that off because it was just to me, Now, if I announce that publicly, somebody may come back and go, hey, Aaron, you said you're gonna get the website done. What happened? I'll go, oh yeah, well, these things happened. It came up. But when I'm in a group of people that are in the same boat, that are vulnerable, that are willing to share, that are open, that I've gotten to know through Masters of Success, when I make that commitment to them, that's a whole different ballgame. That accountability. Yep. That makes me go, okay, yep, I got to get this done. Just like you just said here, Todd, you had a plan, things happen, and that changed your plan. But guess what? You're accountable to us because you've said it, you're put it out there, and you and I've talked about it, and so you have that accountability that I know that come 8 a.m. tomorrow, that stuff will be there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I said it. I have to do it now. You put it out there.
Yep. So that's what to me, that's what the Masters of Success is really about. I mean, there's going to be obviously a whole lot of other pieces to it, and we can get into more details. Mm-hmm. But Todd, I'd love to get your take on what you feel like. Hopefully you agree with me, but also, is there anything else that Masters of Success inner circle means to you?
I think one of the things that we haven't talked about is that whole camaraderie. You're gonna. This is, to me, it's gonna be my own little tight knit family. It's one of these things where, we had talked, with Cheryl And one of the things that, I keep coming back to is, when you try and tell your friends and family about what you do and, the struggles, the successes, they're proud of you, for the most part, but they really don't know, they celebrate you because you're happy. When you're with people in the industry, they celebrate along with you because they've been there, they've done that. So when you have that tight knit, when you're working with these 4 to 7 people, week in, week out, every 2 weeks meeting, they're there to celebrate. They're there to give you, that here, you can do this. Hey, what do you have an issue with? And I'm hoping that, a lot of good, not only business relationships, but friendships are built out of it too, where you can call somebody and you can count on them. Something would happen and I can't do this. Here, I can get with my, my circle, and I can say, who can help me on this? And right there, somebody will be there to pick you up, because that's what this is going to do is help, make you and your business better. And at the same time, you're going to help make somebody else's business and make them better.
Yeah, I agree. The community, and again, it's that next level. Like I said, this one thing. You've got a great group within the Business Basics group. Wonderful people. Everybody's very supportive. It's honestly one of the few groups that I'm actively involved with on a daily basis. Everything else, like I turn the notifications off on most of the rest of them. I just kind of pop in every once in a while. But this takes it that one next level beyond that. I love that kind of thing. I love kind of the interaction. Even into our success group membership community. Again, so now that's the next level. We're in this together. That's really cool. But this is going to be that level beyond that, where the intimacy is there, because you're spending, and it depends on the group size. It'll be anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, maybe at most, probably more like an hour to an hour and a half.
And I think with that, we're saying, an hour and a half, but we're not going to put, that hard stamp on it. We're going to let you know, hey, yep, there's what it's going. And if you want to leave, go for it. But, if there's some really good conversation, there's some really stuff, we're not going to make you guys stop that. If there's something really you want, we're going to keep it going. Eventually we'll have to shut it down. Otherwise, it turns into, a decorator's party, and, it's 2 in the morning and we're still going. But, we want to, when there's that excitement behind it, we don't want to, stifle that excitement. We want to help build it and help, this fuel that fire inside you.
Yeah. But with the structure that we have within it, I know, because I've been part of things like this, I know that with that structure, we can have the most value in that time period. And like Todd said, then there's that, okay, we're making friends, we're learning more about each other. We can continue that conversation. And yes, we never want to shut that down. And those of you that are members know that, yeah, we'll sit and talk about whatever, hours after the trainings are over, if we need to. And again, that's just part of it. That's part of being a good member of this community. But we want to maximize the value that you're getting. And with this structure, I know that we can maximize that value that you're getting out of it, because what's going to happen is this is going to create real change in your business, in yourself. Those of you that know me a little bit know that a big thing that I'm all about are these success principles. And I'm actually super close to being a certified. I just have to finish up a few things, so that I'm moving along. I will be a certified success principles trainer.
Yeah, to add that part. You just can't say I'm certified.
I am certified, maybe, but success principles trainer. And so, point being that there's some real potential change that can happen for people here, and I can't wait for it myself. I know the change I'm going to be able to have by being a part of these things is going to be huge. So, that's the part that I look forward to the most is just deepening those relationships and being able to make real change for people. Vice versa, you had mentioned that too. One of the best things that I ever did for myself when I wanted to get better at a skill, in fact, the first place I actually learned this, that it actually made sense to me, was way back when I was playing volleyball. When the moment I started coaching was the moment that I actually became way better at volleyball. My athletic skills were not what they used to be when I was younger, but I was actually way better at volleyball, and it had nothing to do with the fact that I trained and blah, blah, blah. It's that I started coaching.
Yeah.
And when I started coaching, I realized that I had to think about the things that I thought were just natural, and I had to, make those minor changes to my own game to be able to coach it appropriately. And the same thing happens for us in business and in life. The moment you are able to actually also start helping people as well, and that's where this group is so perfect, because somebody's going to present a problem, a challenge, something that's going on in their business, and then you have to start thinking about that problem or challenge. And then guess what? If that problem or challenge shows up in your business, you've already thought about it, and you're able to just tackle it and move forward. And so now you're that much further along than if you were just like going on your own, tackling challenges as they come to you.
Yeah. The great thing about that, like you said, is people seem to realize their potential when they realize that they know something that can help somebody else. And it goes for anything, because think the satisfaction that you get when you're able to teach somebody something they didn't know. When somebody has this, you just feel satisfied because you helped somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy as it sounds, but yeah, you feel better when you help people. Yeah. Shocking, right?
Yeah.
And that's what this is it's helping people, reach their goals, helping them reach success, helping them reach, themselves to figure out who they are and who they want to be, because, it doesn't always have to be business. There's a lot of, having that right outlook, having that positive attitude, that changes a lot of things. When you think you can do something and then you can do something, you can do it. When you think, I just can't, like me, I hate snakes. I could probably touch one. Do I want to? No. But if I had to, if my life depended on it, I would wear that like a legit boa and have fun with it. But I choose not to. I'm not going to.
That's funny. See, Eileen's with you on that, and I'm pretty sure if her life depended on it, she would just say, "Well, it's been a good run."
Yeah, I would. I just, they don't have legs or arms. What the hell?
Anyway, all right. Well, Todd, so let's. I don't want to keep everybody here all night. I know I can do that to these things. So, what else we need to talk about here? Let's see. We talked about the fact that group sizes.
Yeah.
We're going to keep, because we want to value that time. You're going to be making a time commitment to this, and so 4 to 7 to get this thing kicked off. We need to have 6 people to start minimum. Okay, so
right, and there's an application process for it.
Yep.
We'll get the link is right there. Because the reason there's an application is we want you to be serious about it. Whether there's questions that we're going to ask and we need the answers to, and it's pretty much to match people up with the group that's going to fit them best. Off the bat, is it going to be so much? Well, this group isn't going to be great for you. No, we're not going to try and deny anybody that wants to learn and wants to take that. What we're trying to do is, as this thing grows through, match up the people that are going to mesh better. If everybody knows the same thing, can anybody really gain from it? So as things go along, we can mix things up. We can put people here. Some days may work better than others. And I can see as this grow that every day that there's somebody meeting, and we want to be able to facilitate as many successful people as we can. And that starts with the application process.
Yeah. And again, like I said, Todd, we're looking for people that are serious about their business. Not in a, you've got to be full time or you have to have this goal of making $1 million or anything like that. It doesn't have to be any of that. You just have to be serious about the fact that you want to succeed with whatever your idea of success is through your business.
Yeah.
All right. And so if that's not for you, then that's okay. We're not looking down on people that just go, this isn't right for me. I get it. This is not right for everybody. But we know that this is right for some of you out there. And, so we want you to commit to it. And part of that commitment is, filling out the application and being, we'll know the people that are committed to it by when we see the application, how much did they just put into the application to start with? That's a good indicator right there. And so, application is big. Here's the deal. So we've got, the programs are set up is you can either, join in as a quarterly to this, or you can just go for the full year. We would love to request that you you guys think about a minimum of 6 months, because
Yeah.
you're going to be making, like we said, there's going to be like massive opportunities for improvement to your business, and these things are going to take some time. So for you to get the most value out of this, we would love it for you to commit for 6 months. A year really would be ideal. Because then that you get the whole cycle, the whole 12-month cycle to kind of see how this is going to help your business. But minimum of 6 months. If it doesn't work for you and you've paid for the quarter, then that's cool. We understand it. But I do want to make sure that I'm clear on that for you to get the most value out of this, plan to try to commit for at least 6 months, preferably a year would be even better.
Because it's not just an investment. This is an investment in you. It's an investment in your business. And one of the things that I pointed out earlier is there might have to be some sacrifices that need to be made. For what the actual cost of the program, and we'll get to that because I see Sarah's got a question on there. Do you have to go in order? For example, in this open to people who have completed.
That's a great question, Sarah.
Yep.
Go ahead. You want to let me put it up there actually, so everybody can see it too. That didn't get it. Todd, do you have to go in order? For example, is this open to people who completed phase 2 already?
Well, the thing is phase 2 is never going to be completed. Phase 2 is organic and always going on. But what this is it's an addition to. So if you new person, you're the first time you've ever seen us, you like what we have to say, you talk to other members and you think this is great for you, and you hop right in and you're jumping in the Masters of Success. With that, you are getting the levels below you. So you are getting the monthly membership, and you are also getting the success tracker. So you are getting those in there. So whatever level you're in, you get below it. So this is just an addition to. Now, if you're a current member in it, you're also going to be able to have that part of that.
You're going to upgrade.
That upgrade. You're going to be able to upgrade that membership for the difference between the two. So, we've never wanted this to be about money, and we wanted always to be able to help everyone. But there is going to be a cost associated with it because, hey, when you pay for stuff, you take ownership of it.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't work out a whole lot. I did the math. If I gave up drinking my Monster a day, that would pay for this class, and I would still be able to have Monsters in just less amount of time. So it's just finding those little things that you need to change to realize, hey, if this is what I want to do, then these are the changes I need to make.
Yeah. So Sarah, hopefully Todd did a great job answering your question, but just to kind of summarize, you don't have to. You could have already kind of been involved. Not been involved. You can start wherever you want. Just what level is worthwhile for your business, and so reach out to us though. We're happy to chat, and one of the things that Todd and I mentioned to the members that we want to open up to everybody else is, if we need to just get together on a quick Zoom call and talk about how this might work for your business, we're happy to do that too. I mean, we're asking you to make a commitment of not only your time, but obviously some money. But at the same time, the value there, it just, like Todd said, he can give us some Monsters for a little while, but sooner rather than later, you'll be able to double up those Monsters if you really wanted to. Now, the hope is that you take that money and you double it up into something healthier, but that's just me.
It's healthy. It's got Tarum or something. It says it's got
healthy. I'll just pump my heart out of my chest. No big deal.
No, yeah. I mean, it's got vitamin B, I think is what it says. I think it's vitamin B.
Vitamin B. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. Whatever questions you guys have, please let us know. Post them in there and we'll answer them. Let's see what else. Todd, I guess, do you want me to screen share it real quick?
Yeah, in fact, one of the other things that we can do is we said we wanted to have out there, if you wanted to set up a call with us, I don't have your link handy for your calendar. So.
Guess what? Guess what? All right. So this is oursuccessgroup.com/MOS, standing for Masters of Success. and give you more information, tell you a little bit more about it. Again, I'm a huge fan of this type of support for businesses, for the mastermind group. If one of my favorite books, and I think this is a book that everybody should read. It's a tough read, so but that makes it even that much more rewarding once you get through the end of it. Is called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's been around for years, and one of the things okay, Kevin, we'll get to that one in just a second. Anyhow, back to what I was talking about with Napoleon Hill. He noted that Andrew Carnegie said all of his success, and at one point, Andrew Carnegie, steel magnate, way back in what was that? That had to be the 19th century, I guess, in the 1800s, early 1900s. He was the richest man in the world, and he said that all of his success was due to his mastermind group. So anyways, we'll talk a little bit about that in there. The open enrollment period is between today and the end of September. So after that, if we'll have another open enrollment period happen in December. But for this kickoff, you've got until the end of the month, and there's the application. We can come back and hit on some of those points in just a little bit. There's pricing, but you had mentioned. So yeah, if you want to schedule a call with us, just hit that little link right there. Schedule a Zoom, and or you can hit us up on Facebook. You can send us an email. So you got all that right there.
Yeah, and when it comes to email and Facebook, it's a little tough to. I'm not going to say we can get right back to you, because it is, we both have businesses going on. We're working on this. We will do our best to answer you as quickly as possible. So the best way to do it is to schedule something, so that way we're prepared for it. So everybody's on the same page. We can block out the time. We can do this. You can get your questions beforehand. If you kind of have idea, you can send that to us, and we can be as prepared, because we want you to feel as comfortable as possible with this. We want you to know that we are going to take this probably 10 times more serious than you are, because you're our results. If you don't feel comfortable with this, or you're not seeing the results you want to see, then that means we didn't do our job. So we need to, that feedback to be able to make sure that we're doing the things that need to be done, so everybody can be successful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
God, I need to figure out a new word for that. I'm going to look that up. What's another word for successful?
Just work on saying successful and you'll be all right. Let's get this question from Kevin here really quick, because I think this is a really good question. Kevin, newer member, OSG member, so we appreciate you being part of that community. Kevin, he says, is there a certain point that MOS is over your head as it pertains to where you're at in your business? Todd, do you want to? I've got some thoughts there.
Yeah, I don't believe so. I think here's the thing is, if you're just new to the business, there is plenty to be learned in this, because that's part of one of the things about the application process is we're going to know where you are in your business, and other people are going to realize that, hey, you can learn stuff from anybody. Somebody that's been in the game for 30 years doesn't realize that somebody that's been in the game for 3 months, they don't care about the rules. They don't care about what happened when. They don't, this is what they're doing now. And a lot of times you'll see some of the people that have been in a long time, Facebook doesn't work, or why are you doing that? Or we don't need a website. There's still plenty of places that say we don't need a website. We use the Yellow Pages, and that's perfectly fine for us.
Is there really?
Having that new blood in there helps, that old blood realize sometimes change is good. So I don't think so. And I think as a whole, when you look at, the overall cost of this, I mean, what's the overall cost all in? If you don't, you're getting everything. It's what, 1,300? Is that what it, right around there?
No, 1,200.
1,200. I mean, that's really nothing for a year of having a small mastermind group, to have monthly trainings, minimum twice a month, to have a goal setting success tracker to keep you on pace for it, to have the support behind you, to have the people there that want to help you succeed. There's plenty of stuff that's going to cost you 5, 10, 20 times more than this. I mean, really, how many people have bought, an SG 500, for half of this? and it's just sitting there not doing anything? How many people have bought equipment and it's just wasting away? This is an investment in you, and it doesn't matter what part of the business you're in, because this is going to help across every business.
Sure. Yeah, I agree with you completely, Todd. I don't think, again, if you're ready to take your business seriously, if you're ready to make the commitment to, the things that we have here, and I'll just put those up right there, and we can go through them here real quick. I will come to the calls prepared and focus on my group and business. I will abide by the agenda set for the calls and respect the time limits. I will contribute ideas and solutions to the group and hold an abundance mentality. I will make it a priority to attend every call and hold myself accountable. I will not judge how others define success, but will support them towards whatever they hope to achieve. I will keep everything that is shared during the calls private. I mean, so if you're willing to make those commitments, I definitely feel like there's a spot, and one of the things that is why we do the application process is, again, we do want to get people together that are in similar places. I always want to be personally, I always want to try to be in a mastermind. My goal would be to be in a mastermind where everybody's ahead of where I'm at, where I want to go.
That's why I'm with you. You really want to have me. But yeah, that's 100%. You want to have,
but you want to have some people above you, and if you can help, so it's that everybody's pulling each other up, and so. And then, like Todd said, even if maybe you're the top dog in the group, so to speak, when you depending on what you're looking at, what would mean that, again, you're going to get new ideas, you're going to get ways to think differently about things. It's that beginner's mindset. I can't remember exactly who said it, but a very famous entrepreneur that had done really well for themselves. I'm thinking it's one of the sharks. That's what's coming into my head from the Shark Tank show on TV. I don't know if it was Cuban or not. One of those guys basically said something to the effect that the most important thing that they did for their business was to always maintain a beginner's mindset, to never assume that what right now is the end all be all. So you're going to use the wisdom you have, but you're also going to realize, okay, but maybe there's a better way to do this. So just be open to that stuff. So anyhow, long way to answer that, Kevin. Hopefully we covered it for you.
Yeah, because that's the thing, is things are constantly evolving and changing, around us. I mean, to think that, what you can get, a 24-inch sublimation printer for now, think back, 10 years ago. And you're going to say, yep, that's what the cost of it's going to be. You're like, that's not happening. There's a lot of things that technology changes so quick. Things that we taught at the beginning of the year, when it came to certain ads, even Facebook changed again today. Things are constantly changing, and change is good. It's one of those things that everybody has to learn something new. You got to learn it over, because it changed up how it was going to do it. And it's going to keep you, pushing to that greatness. And that's what we want to do, is keep pushing people to that greatness. And I think, we do a pretty good job of it.
Yeah. Yep. No, that's cool. So Terry says, successful equals victorious. Is that easier?
Yeah. Successful equals victorious. I think I can use that. Okay. Because that kind of has a victorious.
You can sing it. You'll go with it. All right. So Todd, I guess if anybody else has any other questions, certainly let us know. But that's basically anything we missed on Masters of Success there.
I think we got it all. I think we get where they sign up at. If they have any questions, how to reach us. We've got what the program covers. When's it start? We've got the application part, but when do we plan on starting this? Yeah,
that's a good point. And real quick, back to the application. Once you apply, we certainly are asking you to be committed to it, but we're not actually going to ask for any money until we get this thing started in October. So we're looking at that week of the 18th of October, approximately, is where the first kickoff will be. And then there'll be 6 calls during that fourth quarter of 2020 that you will be involved with. Again, as Todd said, one of the questions on the application is, when is a good time for you? We're going to try to, make these at good times, because again, we're asking you to be committed to show up to as many of these as you can, preferably all of them. You know, and only major emergencies would be why you couldn't make it. You know,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, because we understand life happens, but
yeah,
life can't happen all the time, because there's going to be a point that when you're paying for this, so you're expected to be a part of it. But hey, we're not going to be banging on your door. Where are you? What's going on? That's only going to happen so many times before it's almost like being truant at school. There's only so many times that you can be truant before they just kick you out. It's kind of the same thing. You want to make sure that you're there so you get the most out of it, but at the same time, we don't want our numbers to be skewed by somebody who doesn't want to be there. So, hey, get in here, do the work, and, good things are going to happen.
nice. All right, cool. Well, Todd, I will, unless there's anything else, I don't think
Nope.
there's anything else. I will jump out of your way and let you wrap up Tuesdays with Todd here.
Perfect.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're looking forward to tomorrow training. So that starts tomorrow. Don't forget about the fun in that. But yeah, we'll see you over there.
Yep, definitely. That super excited. In fact, I'm actually heading right now, and I got this thing going for the 12-week plan.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to be impressed. So
sweet.
Yep. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Right.
We'll see you later.
We'll see you. All right, so we got that. Hopefully everybody is super excited about that as we are. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You know where to find us, whether it's on Facebook or email or schedule a call, which I highly recommend scheduling a call if you're just on the fence. And in general, if you want to know more about what our Success Turf is and what we do, we're here to help you and here to answer those questions. So wrapping things up for tonight, heat transfer vinyl, the adhesive craft vinyl, and the matte heat transfer vinyl is now available on the site. Go there and check it out. Remember, the code for you guys here, that's the only time that we're going to do it, is OSG15. That'll be live by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, 15% off there. You'll see the infograph in the groups, and those will be BB10. That'll save you 10%. But don't ask me for a code. Don't do that. You got to watch this, because once it's done, that's it. That's good through September. It'll save you 15% off of any of the printed vinyls that we're going to have. If there's a pattern you want to see, let us know. We'll get that added because, hey, Christmas is going to be here before you know it. So get that stuff out there early and often. And what we want to do is really help you, grow your business. We want to help, get you the things that you want to be different to set you apart from your competition. So by telling us what we can print for you, we'll definitely help that out. We'll have the infograph up for that by tomorrow as well. And then we're going to do drawings on our business page. So we'll put that in there for sample packs of this fun stuff. So we'll get all that stuff together. For now, tomorrow we have training for our 12 weeks of Christmas training program will start up, which is basically you're going to go, there's 5 keys that we'll run through on that. There's going to be Instagram, there's going to be Facebook, there's going to be YouTube, there's going to be AdWords, there's going to be emails. You can use those all year long, but this is really geared for that last quarter to go in and hit it hard, because we know that this year is going to be one of the biggest selling seasons of online in the history of online. So you need to be out there in front of it. You need to know what needs to be done to be able to capitalize on that the most. So we're here to help you with that. So for those that are members, we can't wait to see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for that. For those that aren't members, head over to OurSuccessGroup.com and become a member. Get in there. We'll do our very best to make sure that you have all the tools you need to be as successful or as victorious as you can. So until tomorrow night, we will chat you guys later, and you guys have a great night, and we still got to come up with the sign off. So until then, we'll see you. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye. Maybe.